Well, hello there, Linda Borgie from Farmyard. It's a movement, have you heard? Well, we have a lovely podcast guest today. Actually, one that's so near and dear to my heart that it's not even funny. She happens to be approaching her eighth birthday, and she happens to be my granddaughter. And her and I have been farming yards for quite some times, right? When did you and I first start farming yards? How old were you? Do you remember?
I was 20 months old.
You were 20 months old. And I'm pretty sure that you don't remember this part, but do you remember what you were planting when you were 20 months old?
Garlic.
Nope, not when you were 20 months old. It was when you were older. When you were 20 months old, that was your, let me just think, first spring. And Grandma made the holes in a diagonal, right? Mm-hmm. And I bought pansies, which are flowers that come out this time of year. Do you remember that video Grandma took? Mm-hmm. You do, right? Mm-hmm. But you know what was so interesting with that? What was so interesting with that was you were so teeny weeny, right? but you knew how to put that plant in that hole. You knew just what to do. You knew how to cover it up, the way you handled it. It was really very interesting because like I said, you were a teener wiener. And then it was only afterwards that you planted garlic, right? Mm-hmm. With my sister, your aunt, and I,
yep.
Right? We planted garlic, right?
Yep.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
So you're going to be 8 years old, right?
Yeah.
So do you think it's important for an 8-year-old to have a garden available to them? A garden for them to garden in. Do you think that's an important part of being an 8-year-old?
Well, yeah, I really enjoy it when I'm gardening. And I don't know if other kids will like that, but I think they will.
Well, what do you enjoy about gardening?
I don't really know. I just enjoy it.
What part do you like? I think you like the eating part.
No.
You don't like the eating part?
I don't really know what part I like best. I just like doing it.
You just like doing it. Well, you like being outside, right?
Yeah, I really do.
And have you learned anything from gardening? Has gardening taught you any lessons, any life skills? Have you developed any skills from it, or do you have knowledge now that you wouldn't have if you weren't farming your yard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, here's something that I learned about gardening.
Okay, tell me.
When I was little, I thought that it took like a day to grow a tomato or a cucumber. And now I know that it could take a month or a long time to grow just one tomato plant.
Right. That's interesting. So you did learn. You have learned.
Yes.
And I bet you it's helped you with your math skills. I know for you that it has helped you with your drawing skills.
Yes. I like drawing flowers more than I like drawing anything. Today, I actually drew a picture of a flower.
I know. You would be out there a lot with your sketchbook, sketching the garden and painting. But you were little once again. You were 3 years old this time. And just before your 3rd birthday, I asked you, what would you like Grandma to get you as a birthday present? And you immediately said to me, oh, Grandma, get me a tree.
Yeah.
Now, that's an odd response for a 3-year-old. Get me a tree, Grandma. I want a tree. I said, okay, Riley. All right. I will certainly get you a tree. And that's what I got you. I got you. What was it, a nectarine? Or
Yeah, that
peach?
nectarine tree.
Yeah, but we're going to plant some more.
Yeah.
So do you think that that farming and gardening cultivates social skills, like interaction with other people? Do you think it helps, develop relationships with other people in an easier way?
Yeah, because you're doing an activity that you both like together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I really like gardening with you because we both like doing it, and it's fun, and it helps us make a bigger relationship.
Well, yeah, because it's something that we both enjoy doing. So we're doing it together, and you know very well that I am teaching you, so what? So what happens? So you will teach others. That's right. Well, thank you so much for coming on this podcast today, Missy Mooser.
You're welcome, Grandma.
I hope that you'll come on again, because we have a whole season ahead of us, right? Lots of growing, don't we?
Yeah.
Lots and lots of growing, because now I will be planted. I will be planted. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. If there's any 8-year-olds out there, please let us know what you're growing in your garden this season, and send us some pictures. And if you have any questions, please send them along. We'll help you to the best of our abilities. And I would like to thank our patrons. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being our patrons and supporting us in this podcast endeavor. So I will catch you on the flip side. And until then, go farm your yard.